Months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, omakase. I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mondo.
We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Striding in is Akil Baddoo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the AB now. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 7, Jonathan Schoop.
So now into the box is Jonathan Schoop. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Schoop just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. The 0-2 home. This one's down to third. Moncada fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Here's Robbie Grossman. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Swing and a line drive. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Tigers nothing. White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Casey Mize gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now to the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here's the pitch.
No! 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, in that strike 1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
And now here is Luis Robert. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
1-0.
Popped high in the air. Scope is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And another foul ball. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in next, Jeimer Candelario. First offering on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2. Into the box, Harold Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
the windup and the 1-0 pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Splitter. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now in 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Three and 2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Now to the plate, here is Yoan Moncada as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth.
Up next, Yasmani Grandal. First offering.
Oh, 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Fouled off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Eric Haas. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. 1 away here to begin the third. Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. Here's the first pitch to him. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Robert arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Now at the plate here is Willie Castro. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Slow little grounder left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Gavin Sheets, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Second baseman, Diego Padres.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0 home.
Nope, outside.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into 3rd with a 2-out triple.
As we take another look, you can see the left fielder selling out here. Goes up for it, but just can't bring it down. And by the time the center fielder makes it over to help out, the hitter is halfway to 3rd with a nice triple.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
high and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Hernandez at third with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. Fine sliding catch here will take us to break. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in. Akil Baddoo back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. Very weakly on the ground. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, Robbie Grossman. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. The batter will be Luis Robert, who's 0 for 1 thus far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Around second now and headed for third. And the White Sox are off and running now with a leadoff triple.
Talk about auspicious beginning. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
So here's Jose Abreu as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box, Elo Jimenez. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes the pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Yohan Moncada is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. So 1 gone with the runner at third. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. As a look, now the pitch.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Just hung in there on that one. Jimenez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Gavin Sheets, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Men on third with 2 down. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, the 3-2. Hit out towards second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0. Good guys. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The designated hitter.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch coming. Here it is. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Skied into straightaway right. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Now back.
So next to bat will be Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one yanked just foul. Lynn looks in. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Harold Castro. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's a hit game for the Tigers.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-rolled in, you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-and-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Next, it'll be Eric Haas. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give...
Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's tarrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Andrew Vaughn.
The right fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Michael Fulmer, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Michael.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Fulmer has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Grossman is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. And now the first pitch. This is skied away center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So now here is Nico Goodrum. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Stepping up is Willie Castro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Now a swinging bunt.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2 and 2. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center, and the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Stepping in now, Akil Baddoo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here? Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's into second with a double.
Jonathan Scope now.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Hernandez shading to his right, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8.
So stepping in is Robbie Grossman. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Grandal has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Leading up.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, Louis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Luis Robert is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Popped him up. Goodrum is under it, 1 out. Jose Abreu will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First offering. Late that time for a strike. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he has 9 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The next 3-2. hit hard on the ground at first. And that is through into right field for a single.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Grossman finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. White Sox leave one. They still lead it 2-1. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing by Cabrera and a ball hit on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lynn steps into his windup. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Again, a 1-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and he'll motion for the be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Harold Castro will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No ball. Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
0-1, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch is 2-2. Candelario, base runner at first with 1 out. Two pitch is fouled away. Seared down the first baseline. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Still 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time is taken. Ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11.
Strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Eric Haas, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Count still at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Tigers lead 1. Our score remains 2-1. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Change up a little bit inside. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
To the plate now, Gavin Sheets. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now set with the 0-1. Popped him up. Goodrum over to his right. 1 out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. From the belt. Kicks and hard on the ground towards short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Just missing here, 2-0.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Soft liner to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch high in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Craig Kimbrell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Craig Gamesblock.
Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Diego Padres. First pitch on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a step on first himself for the out. Stepping in next, Willie Castro. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Fouled away. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Akil Baddoo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Kimbrel pauses. 0-1 on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Castro stands at first with one out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Next to hit, Jonathan Scope. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrel, he's 0 for 4. First pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Striding in is Robbie Grossman, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is the center fielder. And gone! And the lead has changed here in the 8th. So a 3-run blast to left center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Michael Kopech enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. So now to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. The inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up, and Detroit has taken a 4-2 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Luis Robert. Now the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop, and that's the first out. Ready now for the White Sox, Jose Abreu struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard down the line, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now, and this will find the wall deep in the corner, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Soto enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
So here is Yohan Moncada, lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
Swung on, missed. 1-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
All even now, 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 4-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Robert is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Next up for Detroit, Harold Castro. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Anderson calls for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next, here is Eric Haas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Boy, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Jose Ruiz takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 66, Jose Ruiz.
In now, Willie Castings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center, his 2nd home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Now that the 7th fielder.
Standing in now, Akil Baddoo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Tigers are out in front, 7-2. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Here comes the 1-2. fouled off. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Gavin Sheets. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a front foot.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder.
Up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Tigers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Michael Fulmer pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 millones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal. Cambiaste la válvula ya que pueden barbulear. Yo